part of my work is to get people to recognize the shadow self. We have to embrace the whole self, and part of that is the shadow self. Now, the shadow self is kind of negative aspects of yourself, and it's there as a result of things you've been through, your traumas, your experiences, things that people have done or said to you perhaps, but it's all fear-based, and it comes out and it's at play a lot in your choices. And we know when that's at play because you experience resistance to change, resistance to doing things that take you out of that comfort zone. And the dialogue in your mind can often be very negative, and it gets projected. So you'll see it in other people. You'll start to be using other people as the excuse for you not doing things that deep down you know you should be doing in your business. You will see it as other people getting in the way, or another one I hear a lot is, oh, I don't feel like that. I don't feel like doing that. That doesn't feel right to me. That's BS. That's the ego, that's the shadow self hiding, that is holding you back and getting resistance, creating that resistance to you growing. Because again, you're trying not to be seen because the shadow self wants to hide in the shadows. I'm all about embracing it, recognizing it, and recognizing it's an old version of yourself that needs to heal and not something to be ashamed of or try to hide. So we do a lot of talking around that, a lot of feeling into that space and understanding where those fears come from, because it's all about limiting yourself in those moments when you are in that space of shadow beliefs and shadow thinking. And what I mean by shadow is that it's kind of like the darker side of your personality, really. And that can come from you, can also come from your ancestors. You know, if you have this real belief deep down in your ancestral DNA that if you are seen publicly, if you use your voice, if you use your abilities, you're going to get hung, drawn and slaughtered, you're going to get drowned, you're going to get suffocated, all of these things, you're going to get tortured, then of course a part of you is terrified to step forward. All of that energy is sitting in your shadow self. And you will have also walked a life path where there's numerous experiences where it's kind of reinforced that belief. But I like to flip those experiences because they were actually opportunities for you to do the healing and do the letting go, so that it's not those parts of self that are controlling, that are driving you, that are holding you back and making you go down dark alleys rather than down the alleys that will light you up and light up your work and your purpose and your passion for what you do. It's the energy of shame, it's the energy of hiding, it's the energy of tolerating, it's the energy of being less than. All of those energies sit in the shadow self. And as I say, it can often come from that persecution energy, that ancestral energy, that fear of lack, that fear of going without, that fear of being seen to be ridiculous, seen to be delusional. It's all of that, and that all sits in the shadow self, all collecting, and eventually at some point that will come in and block you on your path. And that's when a lot of my clients come to see me, and they have a huge relief when they realize through the healing work that this is a spiritual condition that is holding them back. It's not a mindset one, it's actually a spiritual condition, and that we need to release and let go of in order to get you moving forward.